A defensive team can be beaten. A defensive team can be beaten, but the way in which Spain went about it was the completely wrong way. Russia's game plan for me was the right game plan that they had. Spain's game plan was the wrong game plan. It's as easy as that. Russia knew that we do not have the quality or the talent to come out and attack Spain. That can't happen. But the Russians knew that, wait a minute, if we're defensively organized and Spain play their game plan, we have a chance. Maybe if we make a mistake or so what, we'll go down, but we have a chance if we stick to our game plan. And you're looking at Spain. How do you expect to score if you don't go forward? Because again, it's obviously when you're playing against a defensive, of course, it's tough because there's very few spaces to really pass the ball through. But again, I was listening to the whole match of the day thing, and Rio Ferdinand was pretty much echoing my points. You have to risk. If you take a risk, you're going to lose the ball. But Spain know that even if we lose the ball or give up possession, we're going to easily get the possession back because our defenders and our DM is far better than the attacking players. But put a cross in. Just play a straight ball. Play a chip inside the box. The amount of times that they just wanted to pass, move the ball around, I was like, wait a minute. And Isco was in a good position to put in a cross or to go straight, and he was like, okay, let me just slow it down and let me just pass sideways. And it's like, it is so frustrating to watch. It is very frustrating to watch, and it's like Spain could be an amazing team. Spain could be an amazing team, but I think that as good as they are technically, on the ball, retaining ball possession, how skillful they are, the ball ability and ball control of every player from the defender to the attacker. The frustration with Spain is the obsession with possession, the obsession with passing. And I think that's the obsession with passing is why they have scenarios like this, where against a very defensive team who are not going to give you space, that maybe that pass is not going to go through. So therefore, stand him up and try to dribble him. Or, you know what, look the ball up and just route one. Route one. Spain have only scored once through their passing play. That's it. Only once through their passing play. All of their other goals have come from a set piece. They've either come from a set piece or they've come from route one or from a long range. The natural goal, that was a long range shot. The Costa's goal, that was a route one. The other ones have come from set pieces. So it just shows you that for Spain, Xavi isn't in this team anymore. Who was very critical to finding those spaces. Iniesta isn't 2010, 2012 Iniesta. But look, man, I've got to talk about Russia, man, and I've got to talk about. I didn't think they had the nerve. I didn't think they have the nerve. I've got to literally call up my Russian homeboy Dennis, man, because he obviously didn't give the Russians a chance, man. But first of all, to hold Spain 120 minutes is amazing because they frustrated Spain. Yes, Spain would have obviously have chance because it's over 120 minutes. Spain are going to have chances, but they restricted them very, very well, and they made it very, very hard for them. I mean, I think it's Ignashevich, 38 years old. This dude was in a flipping retirement home, and how he was able to withstand and defend for 120 minutes and have the nerves and the legs to score his penalty is amazing and incredible. And I think now he's thinking that, man, this was worth coming out of retirement for because I've now played a major part in leading my country to the quarterfinals on home soil. But I just thought, the manager tactically, they just did it well. Russia, even if I thought that he should have started with Cheryshev, it still worked. It still worked. And I think, Golovin did the best that he could with the very few balls that he had. But I just thought, Russia, man, they defended very well, man. And they scored all the penalties because, again, I thought Russia would lose on penalties because I thought that, first of all, quality-wise, but the key thing is, because a penalty is a penalty. Once you're a high-level player, a penalty is a penalty. But I just thought that, the nerves and the pressure being on the home side would be too much for them, man. But Akinfeev, man. Because I think there was a point when Akinfeev was maybe top 5 at one point, and then he then declined, and then he made mistake after mistake. But I think what a rejuvenation, because those were 2 huge saves. Because the Aspas one, I thought that went over the bar, but showing it again, I thought it was a save. So absolutely amazingly incredible, And I just think, I think I saw someone tweet saying that, Spain didn't deserve to lose because penalties is luck. Spain 100% deserved to lose this game. Russia completely deserved to win this game, 100%. And Spain deserved to lose because they were far the superior side. They're far the better side. But extremely tedious tactics and tedious ways of playing, and a lack of bravery, the lack of ability to take risks and really try to aggressively force the issue. Actually, once Rodrigo came on, I was like, that's what you should be doing. Get a guy on the ball who can go forward, step overs, and try and dribble a guy and try and make something happen. I mean, the obsession with the pass, tick-tack, I'm sorry, man. Tick-tack, it's done. Tick-tack, twist, it's done. It's finished, So Spain only have themselves to blame. But I'm looking at Russia right now. Let's see. Okay, we're about 55 minutes away from Croatia, then Denmark. Let's see how that goes. But I think Russia coming through this says that for me, man, this is not a team that you want to face right now. Because I think Russia right now, they've been given a new lease of life because nobody gave them a chance to beat Spain. Nobody gave them a chance to beat Spain. Like, every single creature on earth, even an ant and a squirrel said, nah, Spain's gonna win. I don't know how squirrels speak, but they said that Spain are going to win. So, as of right now, man, Russia, man, not anything. Because as of right now, nobody thought they would get it. They've over-exceeded. Nobody thought they'd make it through the groups. Nobody thought they'd beat Spain. So, this is a dangerous thing to face. So, for Russia, well done, congrats. And for Spain, I know you have your identity, but maybe there are a few areas in your identity that you need to tweak in order to be a bit more penetrative and actually winning games and look a bit more exciting, because the ball that you're playing is a bit boring, is a bit tedious, and lacks any true urgency. Thank you for watching this video. Think about pledging and become a Half Football Hot patron. Pledge an amount each month and gain access to exclusive videos from your boy, the Football Hot, for more analysis. Peace.